First, you need to remove the plastic skid plate from underneath of the bumper. Next, you will need to disconnect your fog lights if you have them. You will need to free the wiring harness from the bumper, and then you are ready to unbolt the bumper. There are some brackets you need to install in the bumper. Mine was already together as it is a used bumper. At this step, I am removing the old fog lights from the factory bumper and transferring them to the new bumper. Before installing the new bumper, you will need to remove the plastic frame cover. At this step, you want to loosely install the bumper with the hardware provided. In my case, I was using a used bumper, and I had to file some of the holes in order to get the bolts to go through. The vacuum pump needs to be moved to the side so you can install a T-bracket. If you're installing a winch, you will likely need to relocate the vacuum pump. This is the vacuum pump relocation bracket. This gives you more clearance for larger winches. At this point, I tighten down all the bolts, including that T-bracket. Here you see that the vacuum pump has been bolted in. At this point, I test fitted my new Badland winch. However, I noticed it was still making contact with that vacuum pump that was relocated. The interference is likely due to me using a Harbor Freight Badland winch instead of a rugged ridge winch. The vacuum canister was mounted to here. I turned it and mounted it in the new location for the bumper. I also took these rubber grommets and I flipped them on both sides to try to move this vacuum canister farther out. This bracket is still in the way for my new winch. Yep, fits now. ran the supplied battery cables up to the battery and used the included battery switch. The battery switch is just laid next to the battery and all the cables are zip tied together.